That's the look of somebody who cannot attain real life outcomes. And I'm sitting here like I'm in a loop, just repeating the same shit all over again. I know that the actual what's solving that issue is nothingness, It's to believe yourself that is nothing gonna happen extraordinarily in the next span of 24 hours or maybe more, even months, or even years. But I'm sitting here just around this, death kind of feeling. It's not in me though. I'm feeling, and I'm in the I'm in the hands. I'm being exposed to that virtuously, without any verbally, without any words, without any actions, without seeing it. I'm experiencing this death, society death. And I know I'm externalizing, but I'm just describing what I'm feeling. I'm describing that I cannot attain. There's some people who can attain real life outcomes. Don't get me wrong. They can get a girlfriend. They can get a real life job. They can get money. They can get, what I'm saying, the supply. They can get some intellectual work and intellectually interesting environment. And maybe they are just living it, but I'm not. That's the point of me saying this. Behind the BPD, the covert BPD status and my defenses and my way of thinking, I'm sitting here like I'm feeling like I'm in a loop and nothing more coming my way. And I'm just like stuck. I'm feeling stuck just because it's nothing that I can really regulate on my own in terms of my, like in terms of like the outcomes in real life. So let's say I want to go and do something fun. I can't do it because there's a mission to get a money. I'm always on a mission to do things. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I'm on a mission. I feel like I'm on a mission. And it's just like there's people who do it. There's people that exactly live in it right now. While I'm saying this, there's people who actually live in this dream, or you can say they live in their life. Actually, what they think about, they manifest it in real life. They do not engage in this weird ways of getting the piece of life. You know what I'm saying? Just, they don't have virtual friends. They don't sit on YouTube all the time. They are living it. And I know that this costs. It costs some money to live this way. But right now, I'm still concerned that this is a fucking loop. This is a loop. Because if you want to go to fucking, if you are not, if something in your life is just out of puzzle, there's a very long way to maintain and sustain it to the point where you are living it. It's just so weird how we live in the times where they are just offering us easy solutions, and that's why I make it more harder. It's making it more difficult to, what I'm saying, the people are making it difficult. I cannot even explain how the people make everything difficult. And it's just the way of living. It's not me externalizing, bro. I swear to God, it's just the way of living. And I cannot just, what I'm saying, I cannot confront it like this because it's some people who live in it, like I said. And this is not the type of people I really are connected with in a way, in any ways. I'm not connected with these people. I'm socially awkward, and I need 1 to 2 persons that are valuable for me, or maybe just a loyal group of people and a loyal workspace and a loyal environment. But it turns out I need to create it myself because I cannot find this. That's why I want my own business. You know what I'm saying? Just because of that, just because I want this environment to be. I want it to be, and I don't want to lose it. I lost it many times, and I'm just like on the verge of psychosis, literally, because I can pay, I can be transactional, I can, it's not real though. It's not real. It's all fake. To myself, it's real. To myself, it's real, but it's not to the extent that is real. Buying something living materialistically, I like it, I really do, but it's not an option every time. You can be a human being, what kind of fucking personality you have, no matter what, there's a life, and you cannot miss on it because you're going to be depressed. And that's a loop. If you are just trying, approaching, then withdrawing, you're depressed. So you have 2 states, binary state, depression and life, and you are confused. You're in a dissonance because you don't know. You go and experience life, you see it's not like it's ever been. It's never been like this, or it's always been like this, and you just not actually like it, and it's all fake. It's all kind of fast, and it's kind of just it's not for me. It's fast and not predictable. And you go schizoid mode. You go sit home. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to spend any time with people. You don't want to work. This layer of depression is just sit with you all the time. And if it's also triggering that if you want to go outside and you want to go experience the world, this coma state is just always kind of like holding you holding you down and just like stopping you from doing this, because to get out of this state you need, you need money, you need you need to actively living that life, and to live it is a loop, is a fucking loop. To live it you need to be not depressed, and that's a loop, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about no personality disorder, I'm talking about my feelings, how I'm living, because I know that is similar to my way of like, you know what I'm saying, being celibate and want to go and find some partner. I'm talking about a girlfriend, and it's always in a loop of just, and always I'm picking like weird people. I'm always, because I'm weird, so that's a loop that make me wonder what to do to get out of it, and the only solution I find is either not anticipate nothing good and just to get in terms with it, just live and supply my own self, just be happy with myself, and that's it. Or, because when you lacking, if you want to live social life and you lacking, like, let's say you lacking sex, and that makes another layer, you know what I'm saying, of being shameful about yourself, and that just triggers everything else. So you lacking money, it's lacking, it's triggering your ego, and you're not that confident, your confidence, and it's just so hard to kind of put it at stop, and just like kind of like if we can put the life on stop and just like, okay, so I need to fix this. You can't do it, you're in a process every time, no matter you having therapy or what, I feel like that you cannot stop from living, but the living itself is just hard. You know what I'm saying? It's different for everybody. I had stages of life where it's super hard, it's super easy to live, it's super easy and it's fulfilling and it make me happy, and actually like everything goes in turn, like it's a green light to everything. But sometimes it's just like, you know what I'm saying, the slow motion, and just like you don't want to wake up to the same thing, because you know that like no matter you have to get the whole puzzle going. In my way of understanding life, to be successful for me is that's what I think you need to do. You have to get all the puzzle ready. You have to ease it up. You have to have money, you have to have career. To have money, you need to have the career, you need to have positive relationship. I mean, you need to find partners that is actually, you need to be somebody, you need to make somebody, or you need to find somebody who are attracted to you. You have to keep that attractiveness, and it doesn't matter, it's everybody, it's like in anyone else, you can't be ugly, you can't be just without no haircut. I'm just saying things, it's real, you can't be like, I mean, there's some people who actually, like I said, there's people who just lucky with it, they're just happen to be this way where they super confident, like some narcissists, and narcissists winning, narcissists still winning, but they're not experienced it, to be honest. So, but to experience life as a human being, you need to get the cascade of the mask of something you are not, because in this life, let's be honest, who we are just addicted to that social media stuff. Everyone else is just disconnected from real life. That render us delusional, and that render us just like we can't, like we are helpless. So to get out of this state, you need to do something. But the whole motion of life is keep the same energy, and even worse. It works with years. Do not confuse your internal state with the life. The life is worse. For me, it works. I don't know if somebody have the different opinion and experience life differently. Some billionaire or some maybe a regular fucking stupid ass person who are winning in life. Greetings for me. I'm applauding, and I'm happy for you to, you know what I'm saying? I'm having that pseudo humility, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you, you motherfucker. I'm happy for you, but it's not for me. So it's just like I cannot, for me, like I'm really happy with work. I'm happy to work, and I'm happy to do it. All these things, all these socially accepted things. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to experience it, but it's just like it's pointless. It's every time the life telling me it's pointless. It's just not maybe forever, and I'm not young forever as well, and it's just like so pointless. The career is pointless as well. That you can lose all your money, all your fame, all your name by some accident, just by some weird random accident, and just make me wonder, like, you have to live in the present actually, and really be in a fantasy to not really see all this, or you need to concentrate on yourself and be like, okay, so I'm full on my own, but you're not full on your own. That's the funny thing, you know what I'm saying? You're not full on your own. That's the funny thing. But you can actually improve it. I improved it. I'm full on my. I'm very. I'm more functional on my own right now. I don't have anybody. I don't have any friend. I don't have any like who are regulating me by that extent. And just I'm good. But it's still a layer of depression. Like I said, it's a layer of just dysphoria. It's a layer of something that I cannot even describe to you. It's just like this force of life is out of me. Is getting out of me. Is or already out of me. Out of my system. Right now, the more you understand how the social life and everything else, politics, it's just pointless. Make me anxious. Just by the knowledge of it, and just by my whole life. I happen to be this way because grew up in materialistic lifestyle, and that's everything for me is already I've been experienced it. Right now I cannot do it myself, and that's make me even more helpless. You know what I'm saying? It renders me helpless. Mm, or I'm just feeling it, but I'm actually can't. It's possible for me to change it, but for what reason though? The reason is to experience life. I got it. But if you know the truth, and it's not forever, so see, that's you have two options. You have two options. You have two options. That's two options. Nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle. Like in a capitalistic society, nothing in the middle. You're either you're just lacking of these things. Social life, lacking of participating in it, or you are or you don't. Either you have money or not. Either you work for your boss or you work by yourself. There's no thing in the middle. You cannot just go on the street, the money flowing in the air, and everybody sucking you fucking on the street for no reason. And you're just like, okay, I'm happy by no reason. I have no fucking car. I have nothing. It's impossible. There's levels. If you are a kid, you are happy just by nature. Just for the sake of it. You're just happy for no reason. But if you're growing up, you see that there's some certain rules that you have to apply for. You have to be in that kind of group of people. If you want to be in that kind of group of people, you have to be similar to them. You have to compete. You have to do all these things. But it's still an internal process in your brain that even if you could do everything and still be unhappy. So the easiest way is to pray for nothing. You gotta pray for nothing and maybe just pray for quality of life. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, human being is not that easy form of living. It's not a bacteria or a fucking microbe. We have brain, we have body, we have health, we have mental health, we have physical health, we have aspirations, we have these things. Like every human, we have fantasies, we consist of it, and that makes us want to go live, but the world is already dead.